Hello and a very warm welcome. We've been trying very hard to give you all sorts of situations, circumstances, incidences to prove that you can do a better job in terms of interview. But when it comes to management, time management, very specific, it goes for a toss. And this time we thought, let us get into those 7 time management interview questions which might come across your way with the template answers, the sample example answers, so that you consolidate your understanding on time management. Time management is an important aspect of any professional role, regardless of the industry which you work. The ability to manage your time impacts your productivity and reflects how well you can manage your resources. When interviewing for a position, you may encounter some questions that help the interviewer better understand how well you can manage your time. In this particular shoot, we'll review some of the most commonly asked time management interview questions and how to answer them. Time management interview questions and example answers. To help prepare for time management interview questions, review these questions and example answers. How do you prioritize tasks? How do you limit distractions? How do you manage deadlines? Why do you think it is important to manage your time well? How do you balance work and personal life? Describe how you manage stress at work. Can you describe a situation in which you were late to complete a task or you missed a deadline? How do you prioritize tasks? Your response to this question will show your interviewer how effectively you determine which tasks need more attention than others. When answering, describe a situation in which you made one task a priority over another without sacrificing any other responsibilities that you needed to complete. You can craft this response by using the STAR method, which stands for situation, task, action and result. We explained n number of times. Example answer. Each day when I arrive at work, I create a to-do list for myself that includes the items I need to complete within that day. I order my list by level of importance and deadline so I can focus on most critical and urgent tasks first, while keeping all other tasks on the list to make sure they get done as well. I was promoted to team lead in my last position, so my work responsibilities shifted to include less background support and more client interaction. I adjusted to the change by starting each day by responding to emails. I made a daily list of clients I needed to contact and questions to answer. How do you limit distractions? Distractions and disruptions are everywhere, so it will be helpful at any point in our career to develop a plan that helps us stay focused at work. When asked this question, think about what you do to maintain your concentration and develop an answer that emphasizes your ability to minimize distractions. So, sample answer to this is, when my desk is messy and cluttered, it can make it difficult for me to focus on my work and be as productive as I possibly can be. Each morning when I arrive at work, I take 5 minutes to clear off any items on my desk that could end up distracting me later in the day. I look at each item to decide whether it needs to fit on my to-do list, leaving behind a clean workspace and an itemized list of what tasks I need to accomplish. How do you manage deadlines? Many workplace projects come with deadline to meet, which maintain the standard of quality set forth by the organization and prevent unnecessary delays. Your ability to meet deadlines reflects on your overall time management skills and your ability to adapt to new responsibilities. When you answer this question, describe how you track your projects, tasks, and deadlines. By including more specific details about your project management processes, you can reassure the interviewer that you are well organized and can turn in work on time. So, sample answers for this particular question. Meeting deadlines is important to me. So, I use project management software to keep track of all my tasks and their due dates. As new projects come up, I add them to my list within the software and include the deadline, which helps me prioritize items that must be completed before others on my to-do list. I also split large projects into smaller, more manageable tasks so I can easily complete them in the days leading up to the deadline. Why do you think it's important to manage your time well? Showing your ability to manage your time can make you a more appealing candidate for a job. As you describe the importance of time management skills, incorporate some of the ways you have been able to improve your ability to handle tasks and avoid distractions. Show your interviewer how valuable time management is to you and explain how you believe it benefits you in your career. Sample answer to this would be: time management is important because it impacts my productivity and ability to complete my tasks at work. Without good time management skills, it would be impossible to meet deadlines and complete each project to the best of my abilities. In my previous role, I wanted to improve how I managed my time spent at work to maximize my productivity. So I started using a daily to-do list that allowed me to better prioritize my tasks and avoid missing any deadlines. How do you balance work and personal life? A good work-life balance is important when managing stress and remaining productive and positive in the workplace. Balancing your personal life with your work needs also shows that you are an adaptable person with a wide variety of interests and skills. How to answer this as a sample answer? When I am at work, I keep my focus on my current responsibilities and make sure my to-do list is my main priority. When I am away from work, I give my full focus to my family and my hobbies. I find that giving this focus to what I am currently involved in allows me to enjoy my life fully when staying productive at work. Describe how you manage stress at work. Managing the stress you may experience in your job is important to preventing burnout and frustration. Part of handling stress includes the ability to manage your time effectively. When you answer this question, think about a situation in which you prevented unnecessary stress by completing a task on time or handling a workplace disruption. Sample answer to this: in my previous role, one of our clients had an urgent need arise and we had to address it right away. I already had quite a few tasks on my to-do list that I needed to complete that day. So having to set my list aside and focus on clients' need caused me to feel some stress about how I would get my other work done. I took a few minutes to reorganize my task list and decide what could wait until the next day. Then I met with my team to break down the client's needs into smaller tasks and delegated them to each member. Through this process, we were able to meet the client's needs while still having time that day to complete several other projects. I find that approaching workplace situations in this manner helps me avoid stress as much as possible. As you prepare for an interview, it's helpful to think about questions you might face that relate to how you manage your time. Consider how you can incorporate your own examples and experiences to emphasize your time management skills and productivity at work. I'm sure with these guidelines, you would be super confident to handle time management questionnaire in an interview. So, be best prepared. Thank you.